And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
Let's go, man.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Greg, love this matchup. We got a couple of defensive-minded teams in this one. They love to press the quarterback. They press those wide receivers on the corners. Man, points are going to be tough to come by in this one.
And as good as the defenses think they're going to be entering today's game, Mike, I think it really flips the pressure on the opposing offenses. Make the most of your opportunities. Each possession matters. Don't turn the ball over. Don't be afraid to punt it back and play a little field position. The game within the game, I think, is a critical factor for ultimately who finds himself victorious at the end of this matchup.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023. It lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. The Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. And let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the pass. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
He's got the longtime Charger, Mike Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice catch there by Williams, and he's able to move the chains. And while he finds himself now in a new uniform here in New York, it's just nice to see him able to return from injury just a year ago. He was signed by the Jets this offseason after coming off a really good run with the Chargers. He's already making his presence felt. He picks up a fresh set of downs.
Second and 7. The master of play action, Rodgers. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Quick throw, taken in. That's a gain of 15. That's a Steeler first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
First and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now a second down throw for Fields. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now toss, left side for Harris. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Fields now. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. Whoa!
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag back by the kicker. It may very well give him new life. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. And we got a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Nice play here by Malachi Corley, the young rookie wide receiver, and something we're going to continue to see out of him as the rest of the year unfolds is, Mike, he has such a knack for turning short throws into long gains, and his ability to be a ball carrier after the catch. It's really what separates certain guys from others in this league, and for a young player to have that innate kind of sense to be a ball carrier, find any ways you can get him the ball. Screens, smokes, bubbles, doesn't matter. Get the ball in his hands, and usually good things happen.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big gain for the Jets there. It's a gain of 34.
It almost feels in today's game, if you aren't a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand, you can't play. And I'll tell you what, Mike, that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing.
And he'll take it on in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. This drive begins with a run by Harris.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run. Here's Harris. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now, Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Fields. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Fields to throw for it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. The Jets have the advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A run out of the gun with Warren. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll be taken down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Rodgers to throw. This complete to Corley. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He's across midfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Tyler Conklin, touchdown Jets. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Field. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Fields. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd down and 9. To throw is Fields. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Rodgers now. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And now it's 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Play action now for Field. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left. And for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Here's a run with their tight end. Third and long. Throwing is Fields. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this 1st down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps them short of the 1st down.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On play action, Rodgers. Now he'll run it.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the 1st down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. Open man, that's Gibson. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Rodgers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
This is a great look here, Mike, when you have a very versatile tight end, the ability to move him around. He's like the ultimate chess piece. In this snap, he's lined up in the slot, typically more where like a wide receiver would align, but his ability to get downfield and use that big body, when you're going against these zone defenses, oftentimes that's the vulnerability of the coverage. The ball was on time, the ball was accurate, and then his big tight end, he just did the rest.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Again, it's Rodgers. To the goal line and in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Now Zerline for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Fields to throw. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another 1st down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Fields now. The second down throw is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now, Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. This was an extremely one-sided 1st half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Fields. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A run with Harris. He'll work forward only to about the 18. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Warren. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. First and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Second and a yard. Austin brought in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers will cut into that lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they'll try to keep it going. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A throw left side taken in by Corley. Here's a 2nd and 6. Rodgers now. That is going to be Hall in. He's got it. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Extra point try now for Zerline. The kick is good. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Najee Harris getting set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Fields. Into the hands of Pickens. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
A give, and here comes Harris. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Another run here with Harris. He fumbled the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A give. Here's Hall. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Rodgers. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's first down, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here now, 3rd and 5. Give up the middle with Hall. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Patterson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. George Pickens and the Steelers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
He'll try to run for it. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Fields now on 2nd down. A pass taken in by Harris. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Fields. Catch made by Pickens. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. He'll give it to Harris again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They run with Warren. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Fields. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Fields to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right, and I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point, but once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A run here with Abanaconda. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets 1st down. They give to Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He'll go again with Hall. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.